Well, hello, my 7th grade friends. So here we go. We have one set of directions that we're using, and it's written right here. Write the product using exponents. So the fact that the word is product tells you that we're going to be multiplying, because as I've told you many times, the product is the answer to a multiplication problem, and it's using exponents, so obviously we're going to be using exponents. So we've just got a few examples here, not a long video at all today. But we look at this first one, 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 times 4. So we're going to write this as an exponent, meaning that our base number is going to be 4, just like all of the other 4s. And then how many 4s do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 to the power of 5. And that is that written as an exponent. Now, we also here we have negative 1/8 times negative 1/8 times negative 1/8. You will notice that we have parentheses around each of the negative 1/8. There's a reason for that. And I think we've talked about that before, but I want to make sure you understand why that is. First off, the fact that there's a multiplication sign and a negative, we never like to have two operational signs right next to each other. So the parentheses helps to avoid that confusion. The other reason for the negative sign is this, and we're going to talk about that when we get to the answer. First of all, we have negative 1/8 times negative 1/8 times negative 1/8. So we're going to end up with a base number in parentheses, and I'm just going to write it over here, of negative 1/8. Okay? And then, since there's 1, 2, 3, it's negative 1/8 to the power of 3. Now, there's a couple reasons here why we get rid of the parentheses. First of all, if I did not have the parentheses and I wrote it like this causes a couple of issues. Number one, some people might think, well, it's just the 1 that's to the power of 3, not the whole thing. So one of the reasons for parentheses is that then whoever is looking at it can understand that it's the entire fraction, 1/8, that is to the power of 3. The other reason why we put it with the parentheses is if we just write it this way, okay, all this indicates is that it's 1/8 times 1/8 times 1/8. And then whatever we get as an answer, we put a negative sign in front of it. The fact that we put it negative 1/8 inside parentheses means that it's negative 1/8 times negative 1/8 times negative 1/8. All right, just a couple more examples here. 5 times 5 times negative x times negative x times negative x times negative x. Once again, we have all of these negative x's, okay, in parentheses, okay? And we also have 5 times 5. Well, first of all, with exponents 5 times 5, even though we know that's 25, the directions tell us we have to write it using exponents. So we're not going to write 25. We're going to write 5 to the power of 2. Then what we have here is in parentheses negative x. Well, like we said before, the reason for parentheses is that we want to first of all separate the multiplication sign from the subtraction sign. We do not want two operational signs together. The other reason why we're going to put negative x and then to the power of 4 outside of it is because we want to make sure we understand that it's not just x times x times x times x and then putting a negative sign in front of it. We want to make sure that people understand that it's negative x times negative x times negative x times negative x. And we put the 4 outside the parentheses to also show that it's this entire number, negative x, being multiplied out 4 times. All right, last one. This one starts with 9 times 9. Well, we know that that's 81, but we're supposed to use exponents in our answer. So we're going to make sure we do 9 to the power of 2. And then there's no parentheses or anything. It's just y times y times y times y times y times y. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 y's. So it's 9 to the power of 2, y to the power of 6. Very easy today, 7th grade. I can help you with this on Tuesday, May the 5th. Talk to you later. Bye.